Right, so now that we've pulled into the gate, it's time for the parking flow, followed by the parking checklist. So first thing you need to do, get the parking brake set. So there we go. We have the pull. You can either pull the lever up, or maybe you have a key bound to the parking brake. But you can see we have the parking brake on advisory message now. Then we move down here, transponder to standby. Make sure the radars are off. We'll keep moving up the panel here. Flaps are set at 0. The seatbelt sign can now come off, followed by making sure all the anti-ice is off, which it is in this case, including the probes and the windshield heat, which you should have turned off in the after landing check typically, but this is another check to make sure that's done. Then we need to make sure the electrical's set. So in this case, I turn on the APU on the taxi in to provide AC electrical power. But if you weren't going to start the APU, make sure you get that external AC power connected before you shut the engines down, or else it's going to get really dark. Come over here to the electric synoptic page. Make sure your AC electric source, which in our case is the APU, that generator is showing green and powered. So next up, we're going to shut down the thrust levers. So if you are going to check the fuel check valves, you would stop engine number 1 first, and you'd pull it down to shut off and turn off the boost pumps. Make sure you see that left fuel low pressure annunciator. If it's not the first flight, doesn't matter whether you shut down that left engine first or not. And then we'll turn off shut down the number 2 engine. So hit the road tab, pull the thrust lever down to shut off, and there we go. Fuel pumps come off now. Ignition off. The hydraulics, check them first, and then we'll turn the pumps off. So we need to go to the hydraulic page, make sure all the quantities are in green, which they are, and then we'll move these switches to the off position. There we go. And final things, beacon off. We can turn off our landing and taxi lights. Typically I turn that off when they're in the taxi into the gate position, and nozzle steering off. And from here we go ahead and we run the parking check. Be sure to check the description of this video for an expanded outline of this parking flow and also the normal checklist that's used. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next training video.